Welcome to Sports Vicious. I go by the name of a loose cannon. Yes, when I first got started with this show a few years ago, there were two women I was so looking forward to having on this show. As many of you know, one of those women was Selma Hayek, actress. But for some reason, she does not answer my phone calls since that order of protection been in effect. But right now, I have on the line a special guest. She's the winner of The Ultimate Fighter Season 18. You know, the season where Ronda Rousey coached against Miesha Tate. She's the number 5 ranked women's bantamweight in the world and possibly the next contender for the 135-pound UFC championship. The Venezuelan Vixen, Julianna Pena. What's happening, Julie?
What's up, Paulie? How you doing?
I'm doing great, Julie. I thank you for taking the time out of your day, doing this with me, Julie. There's so much that we need to talk about.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here.
Of course, it was a pleasure, honor to meet you. Now, Julie, listen, let's jump right in it. You got the champion of your weight class, Amanda Nunes, right? Her last loss was to Kat Zingano, a woman who you just beat 2 months ago.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now look, we're going to run down the list on all of them because obviously, like I said, you're a top 5, so she's the champion. We got number 1 ranked Miesha Tate, who got beat and choked out by the champion right now, Nunes. She lost her belt. We got number 2 ranked Ronda Rousey, you know, whose whole life got fucking turned upside down from one kick from Holly Holmes. She lost the belt. We got number 4 ranked Holly Holmes. She got choked out, lost her title to Miesha, you know, and she also lost her last fight to Valentina Shevchenko. And then Julianna Pena, we got you, who is 7-0 in the motherfucking UFC. What do we need to do for you to get this title shot, Julie?
I have no idea. But you got it right. You know, they're not giving it to me, and it's driving me crazy. I'm the only unbeaten girl on the UFC roster. I've been beating girls that were in the top 10 before I was even in the top 10
right.
On the Ultimate Fighter. Every girl that they've put in front of me, I've beat. So it's crazy. Girls that beat. Girls that I beat on the Ultimate Fighter are getting title shots. Girls that are, losing already this year are jumping ahead of me in the rankings and just making up their spots and not really, earning their keep. So I'm so frustrated and I'm so angry and I just want to fight. You know, Nunes agreed to fight me on Twitter and I'm ready to make it happen. If they don't want me to fight Nunes, then let me fight Ronda. You know, let her get her little tune-up fight. And we can go at it. I can guarantee you she's not going to armbar me, and then a winner of that gets to fight for the belt. Right. Or reverse it. I'll fight for the belt Nunes at Madison Square Garden, and after that fight, then I'll turn around a month later after I trash Amanda and fight Ronda for the New Year's card, you know? And I'll make my first title defense then and show the rest of the world what's up and why I am the number 1 bantamweight in the world.
That's right. First of all, if you face Ronda, it ain't no tune-up fight for her because obviously you're going to be there and you're going to put everything on the fucking line. So it ain't no tune-up fight for her. It's going to be just another tough day at the office. Now, listen, Julie, if they did give you the opportunity to fight for the belt as soon as possible against Nunes, the champion, or if they offer you to go for the money, you know, for a huge payday, because obviously we see what's going on with Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, you know, the other champion, Tyrone Woodley. Everybody's out there talking about it's about the money now. It's about the money. Where do you stand with this? What would you take, Julie?
You know, I don't really care about Nunes' toy belt, and I definitely don't necessarily care about Ronda and her needing a tune-up fight or not needing a tune-up fight, or it being a money fight or not being a money fight. I don't care about the money. I've been wanting to beat up Ronda since before The Ultimate Fighter and since being on The Ultimate Fighter when I was making her cry multiple times. I guarantee you I can hype that fight 10 times more better than fucking Amanda Nunes could even dream about. So it's just so annoying that they ask me these questions. I've been wanting to beat up Ronda for a very long time, so it's not about the money on that one. And as far as a new toy belt, that don't matter either. I'm going to get there eventually, but ever one of these girls wants to step up to the plate and fight me, let's do it. You know, I'm ready to go.
That's right. That's right. Hey, we're talking Ronda Rousey right now, right? We're talking. So obviously this has been going on before the show, like you said. But us, the fans, what we seen was she caught a little tension with you after you beat the shit out of her friend Shayna, right? Supposedly this girl Shayna was supposed to win the Ultimate Fighter. You know, Julie didn't have a chance. You wind up beating the shit out of her friend. We see the cameraman go in the back of their locker room. You got Ronda talking all that shit, saying how Julianna Pena don't deserve to breathe the same fucking air that at one point Ronda was gasping for after she took that fucking head kick from Holly Holmes. You know, who the fuck is she to say that you ain't supposed to breathe the same air as another fighter?
Yeah, no shit. Nobody expected me to win that fight. Nobody expected me to go out there and do that. None of those girls, not Amanda Nunes, not Kat Zingano, not Ronda Rousey herself could have been put in that type of situation in that setting and did what I did and get their hand raised every single time in the octagon. I was the only one that did that, and I still haven't been rewarded for any of that. All those coaches got Land Rovers. I won them Harleys. I have nothing. You know what I mean? On the Ultimate Fighter for the 115-pound division, Carla Esparza goes and gets to fight for the title right off the bat.
Bullshit.
And Claudia Gadelha goes in and fights for the title right off the bat. You know what I mean? Holly Holm comes in and beats freaking Marion Renew to a decision, beats Jessica or Raquel Pennington, a girl that didn't get past me on the Ultimate Fighter, and she gets a title shot. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Misha was 0-2, and she gets a title shot. Everybody gets rewarded, even whether they lose or whether they pass up on their fights, and they're getting title shots. You know what I mean? I have been putting my neck out on the line. I have been proving my toughness. I have been beating every single chick that they've been putting in front of me. Sure. And so to me, it absolutely makes no sense. I'm the clear-cut choice to be fighting for the title or fighting for, Ronda's first big fight back or whatever, everybody else got a chance to fight for the title. I don't know, what else I have to do to fight for the title. I think it's
I know what you got to do.
And,
I know what you got to do. To me, it seems like you got to change your last name from a Latina name. For some reason, that sounds like the fucking problem. Maybe we need some kind of Latino Reverend Al Sharpton to start protesting this bullshit. Because like you said, you took all those names, and for some reason, the shit just don't add up. But like I told you when I hung with you, when I met you, me personally, Julianna, I became a fan from watching that show. And like I said to you face to face, when you told that fucking white boy off in the back of the van, when you told that little Blanquito when he was hating on you, when he was trying to play you, you let that motherfucker know that you're on the show for yourself. You ain't here to worry about his Harry Potter looking ass. You know what I mean? So ever since that night, Julie, you got my fucking support. But listen, there's a few things that we also got to get into because me and my listeners also need to know. Obviously, nowadays in the UFC, we got a lot of open gay fighters, right? Just to name a few, we know Liz Carmouche is out there. We know the champion Nunez is out there. Tisha Torres, Roxy, everybody knows what's going on with them. Julie, we need to know. Are you a fan of the Fur Burger, or are you on Team Shish Kebab all day?
I'm on Team Shish Kebab all day, but I ain't hating on those girls. I ain't judging nobody like that. To each his own. Love is love, and do whatever you want. It has no difference on my life at the end of the day, so I don't really care.
That's right. Hey, we just had to find out. Hey, tell us a quick story, man. Tell us a story about one of these famous fighters hitting on you. Come on, give us a story. We want to hear something because we know you're beautiful inside, you're beautiful outside. Obviously, you're out here, you know what I mean? You're doing what you do. You're one of the best at what you do. You're a very attractive woman. Tell us about these fighters that come on to you. Give us a quick story.
Well, I was once I had to be the commentator. I didn't have to be. I got hired to be, and I still am currently the commentator at Combate Americas. And you got to interview the fighters before you fight them. And this one fighter came in there, and he was like, we were trying to interview him, but he didn't want to do the interview. He just wanted to ask me out on a date in front of all my coworkers and all the other broadcasters and everything. So that was pretty embarrassing. He was kissing my hand and asking me if he could take me out to dinner and all this stuff, and then didn't go over so well for him. Then he hit me up and asked me if I could get him tickets to UFC 200 and asked if I could pay for his gas money to get over there from California.
Oh, what a bum! What a fucking bum! What a bum! Hey, what's your type of dream date, Julie? Seriously, what's a perfect date for you?
I don't know. I think just anybody that knows how to treat a lady and has a personality and, takes me out on a planned, well-thought-out date and I have a good time with is probably my idea of a perfect date.
Got you. Hey, sounds great. Sounds good. Listen, growing up, a lot of fights? Were you involved with a lot of fights growing up? Were you more of a girly girl or would you say like a tomboy? Because I grew up with girly girls and tomboys. So I do understand the difference. There
was this show called The Drew Carey Show, and there was a character on there named Mimi. and she had like 10 pounds of like blue eyeshadow on and like sparkles and stuff. So, like when I was a little kid, like I'd be putting caked makeup on and blue eyeshadow and sparkles stuck to my cheek on one side and like not rubbing it in. And so my family would always call me Mimi and stuff, and I would cry. But point is that yeah, I got in a lot of fights. All my family members, my brothers and sisters, my cousins, you know, we roughhoused a lot, and you know, I took a tail end of a lot of beatings there growing up. So I grew up always, you know, fighting out of a corner and trying to, you know, find my way through life. So I think that's what helped me, you know, be the person that I am today, and what has made me so mentally tough growing up.
That's awesome. Hey, me too. I never had the chance to tell you. You know, I too am certified in a black belt in a martial art. You know, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but from Puerto Rico, we call it Taekwondo. We call that shit Taekwondo Chancleta. Woo! You know, we had to dodge these motherfuckers all the time. You know, I know you're the Venezuelan Vixen. You know,
oh yeah, no, I got the chanclas. My mom and dad used to give me the gig of my lifetime. And I got the belt too, and a wooden spoon. I got it all, man. I got it all.
Hey, that's great. That's awesome. Hey, come on, look.
And they didn't have nothing for me back then. They don't got nothing for me now. I do what I want, how I want, when I want.
Hey, talk to us about you though. What's your favorite junk food when you're not training?
Ooh, peanut butter with Oreos and whipped cream with a glass of whole milk. That's my.
That's your go-to, huh? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Steelers play the Patriots right now. What team you riding with?
Oh, Steelers or the Patriots?
Say it again. Usually the Patriots over the Steelers, huh?
No, man. Like, my favorite team is the Seahawks because they're the home team, but, like, my second and third favorite teams, honestly, and there's no order, are the Patriots and the Steelers. So, I don't know. May the best team win. I like both.
Okay, cool. Hey, favorite fight movie?
Favorite fight movie? Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, nice. All right, very, very nice. I'm thinking about Rocky and all that other bullshit or whatever. Hey, we got to know this. Little something, ready? Why we see you in the weigh-ins, you go in there, you cut your weight, you look as sharp as hell, as sharp as any fighter we ever seen. Then comes fight night, and Julianna Pena shows up to the octagon wearing a fucking scuba diving outfit. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this picture, Julie?
Okay, there's two reasons, okay? First reason is that, like, I grew way too fast, my body, as a kid. Like, I don't have anything wrong with, like, having kids or anything like that, but I don't have kids, but my, like, body looks like I had, like, a bunch of kids. So I don't like showing my stretch marks and stuff like that because it's pretty embarrassing to me. If they want to pay me a little bit more money, I'd be very happy to fight in a sports bra like the rest of the girls. But I'm not getting paid enough to be fighting in a sports bra. That's first. Second off, I don't know if you knew this, but they spray the canvas with this, like, rubber glue from a can. So if you're, like, scraping, you know, digging for a takedown or even on the ground and stuff, like, that material, like, cuts up your skin really a lot. Gotcha. And, you know, my ground game is one of my strongest assets. I'm trying to take it to the ground, so I'm trying to protect my skin at the same time and not get it all cut up. But you know, I want them to be more fashion forward and make it like a rash guard that's more functional, that's kind of cute. But no one hears me. Their windows are closed. I'm shouting at the top of the mountain, pulling my hair out, trying to get them to get me a cuter, more tailored outfit, and they're not working on it. Gotcha. So, I mean, I don't know what I'd have to do there either.
I got you. Hey, well, we're listening to you. But listen, Julie, before we go, because we got to go soon, we got another show coming up, I just got to tell you, you know, I'm the type of person that, you know, I got to get everything off my shoulder, and I do have to come clean. You know, at the seminar over the weekend, there was this time where you were showing us the standing guillotines. You know, I remember you wrapped my head around your arm. You started giving me the little tweak. You know, I tapped your back, and you winded up releasing. You know, but I guess you thought I tapped out. Julie, I didn't tap out. I tried to unsnap your bra. You know what I mean? I kind of got caught, Julie. I gave you the little tap in the back. I do appreciate you not embarrassing me in front of my team, but I'm sorry. You know? But, hey, listen. With all being said, like I said, whether you're fighting for the fucking belt, Julie, or you're fighting Ronda Rousey, we are on your side. You know, everybody's seen what type of person you were on Ultimate Fighter, and we see the type of person you are in the ring, Julie. So I appreciate your time. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, Paulie.
And it was a pleasure talking to you. We love you, all right? Good luck.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support, and thank you for everyone that has been believing in me and that's not jumping on now as a bandwagon. Right. You know, I appreciate all that love and support from you guys, and I just want to say thank you for supporting me, and it's going to be paying off for you in the long run. So whether you want to see me get my arm off on Ronda Rousey or go watch me fight Nunes at Madison Square Garden, I guarantee you what you need to do is bet all your money on me. And if you don't believe me, then go ahead and bet all the money against me. I promise you'll be disappointed.
Hey, and I believe you, Julie. Nice talking to you, hon. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Of course, you too. Julianna Pena, thank you very much for your time. Folks, for more episodes, you can hit me up on Twitter at SportsVicious or check out www.shot97.com and subscribe for some more shows. Until next time, Sports Vicious. Later.